I'm ANC through and through. I'm not resigning from the ANC. I'm very much ANC, and I want, I'm ANC through and through, and I want, even if I'm not in the leadership of the ANC, I think the principal thing that our country needs is genuine and thoroughgoing renewal, and not just, And I think the fundamental renewal of the ANC is about placing back our national agenda and the interests of the country at the heart of every ANC structure and every ANC meeting. We must subordinate the ANC. That's what many of us who were youth were told, that the people first, the masses are the makers of history. If you want to assess, not speculation, not innuendo, if you want to assess objectively how the Gauteng provincial government has done under my leadership, you must look at the evidence, independent evidence. So the quality of life survey is one of them. It says there's been recorded improvement in the quality of life in that period. So in other words, the graph was going up. People's level of satisfaction was improving, steadily improving. And you will see the graph. I hope Vuyo will give you that report. You will see they show it on the graph. This was the assessment of the people of Gauteng, the assessment of what was the service delivery, water, electricity, energy, sanitation, refuse removal. Firstly, the basic services, and secondly, other things, education, issues of crime. The biggest problem, of course, has always been jobs and the economy. But in many areas, in that whole period, people were saying, we are satisfied with our lives. We have better chances of living, even getting a job tomorrow. The assessment also of the provincial government. That last one, the provincial government got better rating than the national government and the local government. The best rating of the Gauteng government was in that period, 2014 to 2019, just before the 2019 elections. It was the best rating the provincial government got since the quality of life survey started. The key thing on the economy, our main focus has always been, we essentially want to reposition what type of economic activity takes place where in Gauteng. What we call the corridor. So what do you want to do in Tshwane? Tshwane historically is just an administrative capital. That economy was built on that, and over time, here in Gauteng, we conceptualized it also as an innovation hub. But whereas there's been cars being manufactured in there, but the idea that it must be an automotive hub, and we have turned it in this term into a big economic automotive hub in Africa. 42% of South Africa's vehicles are produced from there. 42%. This, when the new Ford Ranger at Silverton comes into production, 200,000 vehicles per annum get produced. It's just going to shoot up. The amount of vehicles produced in Gauteng will far exceed 45% of all vehicles produced in South Africa. So that's turning Tshwane. So it has always been our vision, and it is becoming a reality now to turn Tshwane into an automotive hub of Africa for manufacturing, vehicles here, but we also add that not just the current vehicles, but also the added new in the context of climate change, new electric vehicles. That's why I went to talk to BMW in Munich, in Germany, 3 weeks ago. Ford at Silverton, at the automotive hub there, we're having a discussion with Ford about new electric vehicles, hydrogen vehicles, so that South Africa and Africa is not left out of these new innovations and new development. We have enough capabilities on hydrogen. We produce cobalt. We have raw materials, platinum group metals. We have lithium for these electric batteries. Those things are produced in Africa. So our new industrialization and manufacturing, including greening these production processes and the products, including automotive vehicles. We don't want to just do what Europe or the Americas are doing. We want to situate it in our context.